Chapter 40, Andrew. Am I so inept that I can't dress myself? I asked Carter when we get back to my house. Since he doesn't have a car, we decided it'd be easier for me to pick him up before heading to Lynn's house. He's already arranged to work on his project with Xander since he's going to be there anyway. We're in my room and looking at the two outfits Kaylee picked out for today. I hear you, and I know that Kaylee can be controlling, but you're currently wearing a polo that says Carson Valley Math Science Team, and it's tucked into khakis that don't quite reach your shoes. This is what I have to wear for math science meets. It's not what I'd wear normally. I know I'm not on the math science team, but I'm pretty sure your pants flooding isn't a requirement. Carter flops down on my bed. No, but I don't wear khakis any other time, and it seemed like a waste of money my dad doesn't have to get a new pair for Team SEA. It still doesn't mean Kaylee can insult me, then dictate what I wear. I agree. About Kaylee bossing you around, not about the khakis. But if I don't wear what she's set out, I'll have to listen to an earful from Kaylee. You could learn to ignore her like I do. Carter puts his hands behind his head as he makes himself comfortable. Harder than it sounds since I have a bunk bed and Carter's a lot bigger than me. I give him a look. How about start small, he suggests. You could still wear the dress pants and button-up shirt she picked out for the dance, but pick out your own clothes for studying at Lynn's. I nod. Good idea. She might even be so distracted with whatever girl time they're having that she won't notice what I wear to work on our project. I go ahead and grab one of my favorite shirts out of the closet. It's not like Lynn is going to see me as more than friend potential anyway. Going to fifth quarter last night pretty well solidified that she has way better offers romantically than me. There's no reason she'd ever be interested in me. If anything, all I get are friend vibes from her. Even being friends with Lynn is a step up from where I was before. It was kind of cool to try to teach her how to play Super Mario Brothers. Lynn has always seemed pretty popular and perfect. She's good at sports, she's smart, she's nice, she's outgoing and social. She seems to excel at everything she does. So it was nice to see her be horrible at something as simple as trying to play video games. I didn't mind sitting right next to her while trying to show her what to do. So, Carter starts, are you going to try to turn homecoming into a date with Lynn? Do I need to make myself scarce while working on my project with Xander? That way you and Lynn can have some alone time? He wiggles his eyebrows when he says alone time. No, please don't do that. I'm barely getting a little bit comfortable with being friends with her. I feel like alone time would make me more nervous and send me back to stuttering. If you need space to work on your project, or if Xander wants to go somewhere else, that's cool, but please don't just abandon me. I promise not to abandon you. Now hurry up and get changed so we can get this show on the road. Per Lynn's instructions, we come to the side entrance that we used yesterday. I start taking off my shoes when Lynn comes through another door that I presume leads to the backyard. Danielle's right behind her. They're both wearing workout clothes and appear to be drenched in sweat. The way Lynn looks is not fair to the rest of us mere mortals. Instead of looking like a disgusting mess, like I'm sure I do after exercising, she's glistening and her form-fitting tank top is clinging to her curves. Carter elbows me, which pulls me out of my staring. Lynn is focused on taking her shoes off, so hopefully she didn't notice. Hey, sorry, I meant to be ready when y'all got here. We were playing a game of horse, and that turned into an intense game of one-on-one. Lynn says, by way of explaining her and Daniel's current state. Yeah, and I'm sorry you have to smell Lynn. Daniel waves his hand in front of his nose. Hey, Lynn shoves him with his shoulder. It's not like you smell any better. I don't know what you mean. I smell wonderful. All that sweaty, gross smell is coming from you. Daniel sticks out his tongue and avoids Lynn's next shove. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Then Lynn seems to remember Carter and I are there. Anyway, I can show y'all to the living room. Xander should be in there and you can get your homework stuff set up while I take a real quick shower. Sounds good, I stutter. Lynn leads the way to the living room. Xander is in there with one of her brothers. I think it's the one who plays euphonium, but I can't remember his name. Xander looks to be deep into his homework already. Xand, Andrew and Carter are here. I'm going to take a quick shower, then be back down. Y'all reek, Lynn's younger brother says. Lynn and Daniel look at each other briefly before simultaneously running at him and enveloping him in a group hug. Ew, get off of me. I'm telling Mom. Lynn and Daniel let him go. Lynn laughs and says, good luck with that, Dylan. Mom and Dad are at the twin soccer game, remember? Whatever. Y'all are still gross. Dylan leaves the room. Are you sure that you're the oldest? Xander asked. Because your behavior suggests I should be at least a couple years older than you. This is why I'm the fun twin and you're the old soul. Lynn sticks her tongue out at Xander and disappears up the stairs. When are the rest of the Neanderthals supposed to be here? Xander asked Daniel. I think Mama Kingston told them to be here by 5:30 so she could get pictures of all the guys while the girls finish getting ready. Jet and Tristan will probably be barely on time per usual. The writers will probably be late. With that last statement, Daniel gives Xander somewhat of a weighted look. Xander nods like he understands. I have no idea what the exchange was supposed to have meant. As if Daniel wants to change topics, he follows up with saying, And you're stuck with me until then. Duh, you practically live here. I'd expect nothing else. If only your parents would adopt me and make it official. Daniel smirks before heading to one of the bedrooms off of the living room. I want to ask what you mean by Daniel practically living here, but I feel like it's none of our business, Carter says. His parents aren't home a lot, Xander explains. Growing up, he stayed with us a lot. He's here more often than he's at home, and it's like having a bonus brother, even though none of us needs another brother. He's probably the least annoying brother I have, so it's all right. Having nothing more to say on the matter, Xander gets the movie set up for Lynn and me before he and Carter go to the dining room to work. Since they're doing different play, they don't want to have to watch the 12th night. I get my notebook out to take notes and arrange the rest of my stuff. I hear Lynn laughing and look up to find her smiling at me. I like pie too. Huh? I ask. Your shirt, I like it. She points to my shirt, which says, I ate some pie and it was delicious. But it's written as the square root of -1 next to 2 cubed, the sum sign, and pi like the number. Oh, thank you. This should help convince Kaylee to back off the whole makeover idea. Lynn sits next to me and starts the movie. It's surprisingly comfortable sitting next to her. She's clearly engrossed in the movie and taking notes for our project. I don't have to worry about feeling or being awkward. Accepting that we will only be friends has definitely helped with my awkwardness. I focus on the movie and taking notes. I barely even notice when her arm brushes mine or when she moves her hair and I can smell a faint strawberry scent. Okay, I notice, but I don't get completely awkward and I'm still able to take some notes. After we finish the movie and start working on our paper, Lynn's parents get home. Boys, hurry up and go get changed. Uncle Logan and Aunt Lily will be here soon to take you to the park. Lynn's mom says as the twins race up the stairs. To Lynn, she says, How's the paper going, honey? Fine, I think we're about halfway through. That's great. You ought to be done by the time Amber and the girls get here. Lynn looks up with wide eyes. You invited Amber? Of course. The doorbell rings, cutting off the rest of what she was saying. Who's Amber? I ask after Lynn's mom steps back into the hallway. My mom's friend. She's great and everything, but she's a hairstylist. If Mom invited her, that means she's definitely planning to go overkill with the whole girl time thing and getting ready for this dance. Lynn cringes. I take it girl time isn't usual for you? Nope. Lynn pops the P. Usually the only girl I hang out with is Callie. She's as feminine as me, so I don't think she counts. We finish our paper and get our school stuff put away. This afternoon has been productive and relaxing, and I'm a little disappointed when Xander gets back to the house with Amelia, signaling the start of girl time.